So, I have a bit of a problem. I have a large collection of miniatures from the Horizon Zero Dawn board game. It's one of my all-time favorite video games, and the miniatures from this board game are just wonderfully sculpted. While I've painted them all, unfortunately, they're all resin miniatures. This means that they're coated with a release agent that keeps them from sticking to the mold when they're first manufactured. This also means that they have a habit of keeping paint from sticking to the miniatures themselves. I realized this after wondering why the paint was scratching off so easily, and reading the instructions to another series of miniatures, this time from Fallout: Wasteland Warfare, that said that resin miniatures should be washed in warm soapy water in order to get all of the release agent off the miniature. Of course, I learned this after painting the entire set of over 100 miniatures. So I decided that I make a series of videos talking about each machine from this wonderful world while I repaint them. I'll be doing this in a series of episodes that I plan on releasing once a month. There's a lot of machines to cover, as well as the hunters and even some big surprises along the way, so stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy. Now for today, I'll be tackling some of the smallest machines in the Horizon world. That being the Watchers. In the vast world of Horizon, the artificial intelligence Gaia was tasked with rejuvenating the biosphere in the wake of the Pharaoh Plague. This was a monumental task, as the Pharaoh Plague was a devastating cataclysm that left the planet a lifeless wasteland. Before the seas could be purified and the skies detoxified, Gaia would need as much information on the state of the world before she could begin terraforming. This would give birth to the Reconnaissance class of machines, and no other machine epitomizes this more than the Watcher. Small and nimble, the design of the Watchers took cues from small theropod dinosaurs. Standing on two legs, these machines are built for the sole purpose of surveying the landscape and reporting back to the terraforming system. Their large heads contain a highly sensitive ocular array used for scouting and recon. This was mounted on a flexible neck made of synthetic muscle that allows the machine to be balanced while walking, as well as extending its head to have a greater vantage point for surveying the landscape. While they were built primarily for scouting, they did have some form of combat capabilities. After the derangement, more and more Watchers were spotted by the tribal inhabitants, acting as pseudo-escorts for larger machine herds, alerting them when danger is near and defending them from attackers. Their lightweight body and agile nature makes them surprisingly adept in one-on-one combat. Delivering sweeps with its tail and its almost signature flying kick that I tried to capture in one of these miniatures, the Watcher doesn't go down without a fight. Another tactic observed is a blinding flash emitted from their eye to daze and disorient foes at close range. However, even at range, the would-be hunter isn't safe. If alerted, the Watcher can fire a ball of energy at its foes. As if this wasn't bad enough, a few years after the derangement, a new variant of the Watcher was seen deployed. Likely the work of the rogue subfunction Hephaestus, the Red-Eye Watcher offers more armor, a more alert disposition, and an overall tougher challenge for any hunter seeking to prove their worth. It's an upgrade on the Watcher platform across the board. Hunters of the Lodge have learned the best way to deal with Standard and Red-Eye Watchers is to strike directly into their eye, preferably with a powerful sharp-shot bow. By the time of the Forbidden West, the standard form of Watcher is no longer seen, only its Red-Eye variant instead. As for some personal notes and opinions, for being one of the most iconic machines in the franchise, I can't help but love the Watcher. Its design is simple and elegant, fearsome when in battle and almost cute when observed from afar. This is mainly why I have a hard time admiring the Burrower, the Otter-inspired recon machine in Horizon Forbidden West that serves as the base Watcher's replacement. While canonically it does make more sense, as the Burrower is an improvement on the Watcher and is a more versatile machine with its burrowing and transport capabilities. That being said, the Watcher's iconic status, to me, can't be replaced. While I'm sad the standard Watcher didn't return, the presence of the Red-Eye counterpoint and even a new plasma-infused Apex variety is proof that the Watcher isn't going anywhere. As a whole, the Watcher is one of the best examples of the design language of Horizon's machines, containing just enough animalistic and inorganic qualities to create something wholly original. It speaks volumes that in a franchise full of towering machines, some of the smallest can shine the brightest. Catch you next time, hunters.